Live from the Keon Sports Media Network studios. After a short break, we're back, folks. It's the By the Playbook podcast. I'm Brandon Soder. With me, Patrick Walls, Michael Turnovan. Guys, how we doing? How was your holiday?
Good. Nothing to complain about. Kid ate turkey for the first time. Seemed to love it. Didn't put him to sleep, though, sadly.
Damn. It's always next year.
How come you said his name first?
Yeah, hopefully. What?
I said, how come you said his name first?
Because I hate you, Mike. It's because Patrick deserves the kudos. This man went on a week that neither me nor Mike were available and recorded a podcast by himself. So
I got out of an ice fort, so I'll take it.
Yes.
I gotta say, your name is gonna be up there with, let's go right to the sponsor read.
Jim McConville of Helene Kia. For 2 decades, Jim McConville of Helene Kia in North Olmsted on Lorraine Road has been your trusted source for all new and used vehicles. With knowledge of the car buying industry and experience you can trust, Jim makes sure the customer is satisfied, safe, and drives away in a car they can afford and enjoy. Visit him today at 27932 Lorraine Road in North Olmsted. Thank you, Jim. I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving.
Love you,
Thanks,
Jim.
You a real one.
This is supposed to say love a Jim today.
Yes, we'll work on that. We'll get Jim merch for anyone interested.
If I had a daughter, I would let you take her to prom.
That's, yeah.
All
That's
right.
respectful, Jim.
Only a daughter, though.
Well, we don't go there.
Yeah, it's
We don't go there.
2025, Mike. Quit
Yeah,
being
what
so
the fuck?
cheated.
I stand my ground.
Anyway, before we
And
say
this is
something
why
that...
we won't
before
see
I get canceled for fucking
Before
around.
we get canceled here, let's talk some actual football, guys. We're going to change up the format a little bit because we're realizing as the season goes on that talking about every single NFL game, there's not really always something to talk about. Of course, we may have picked the worst week to make this format change because this league makes no fucking sense. But we'll still talk about the Browns, obviously. Cleveland first, per Mike's hat. So let's talk about the Browns, shall we? Missed a lot while we were gone.
Next game.
I wish. So, in the 2 weeks that we haven't been on fully here, Shadur Sanders made his debut, looked good against the Raiders. Raiders, obviously, a terrible team, possibly the worst team in the NFL. And then not so good against the 49ers, though I don't think he was the biggest problem.
No.
Special teams for the Browns sure
They've
are
lost
special.
us 2 games.
Yeah.
As that one kid used to say, our special teams sure are special players.
Yes.
Boy, are they special.
I said
Dude,
they are definitely on the short bus.
The one muff punt towards again, I've lost track of the different gaffes throughout this. Again, the offense only put up 8 points, but honestly, the defense was playing well enough to keep the Browns in this. It felt like every time the Niners were scoring, it was because of another gaff from the fucking special teams unit. But the one muff punt was just so perfect, where it like hit the guy like right in the chest, bounced down, bounced right back up and out, and like into the lap of a 49ers player. It was comedy, man. Like,
I don't understand. Like this, not just even the Browns players, but like any punt returner. How are you muffing a punt? 90% of the time, the reason you are the punt returner is because that is the only goddamn thing you can do to get on the field. How are you not better at catching the ball that you're muffing it?
And
nerves, I guess.
Dude, the worst part about it is, too, like, it's not like you're a receiver. I mean, you likely are, but you're not going over the middle and you're going, I have to catch this ball and I'm about to get absolutely drilled. Like, I don't know what's to my right. As a punter, you look up, you look down and go, okay, I'm either fair catching this or I'm going to take it because I feel confident. You've got an idea of exactly what's going to happen.
Hey, guys, don't hit me. Don't hit me, guys. I'm safe here, and you're good. Just do that.
Nobody's coming from a blind spot. Nobody's catching you off guard. You know what's going to happen, so you can make that decision. And then you catch the ball, which is what you've been doing your probably entire life, which is why you're at the NFL.
Man,
It's baffling.
You can make the same argument, though, for kickers, man. Like, that's your one job. How are we having guys going out there and fucking this up so much week after week? And I think what it comes down to is, again, like the nerves in the game situation. Because you put any NFL kicker out on a field by himself, they're going to hit 99 out of 100 kicks every fucking time. But these guys just kind of crumble under pressure. And again, with the I guess kick and punt returners, like you said, a lot of times it's guys where that's their only chance to get on the field. So if that's the only thing going through your head of like, oh, I got to show that I belong out here, and you get your moment and you fucking blow it, I don't know.
Do that in practice.
Yeah, just get that out of the way.
Yeah, I was like, try to be superhero in practice. On the game, do your goddamn job.
If I'm Bubba,
I know that Monday afternoon quarterback, whatever the fuck it's called, like telling people how to do their shit. Just catch the goddamn ball. Do the easy things, and then maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe you'll have, go up against a shitty special teams like the Browns, and you'll score a touchdown. But not everybody's Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Stop trying to be Devin Hester.
We had the week before against the Raiders, speaking of just doing your job, the whole Jerry Jeudy skip and hop cut move that he attempted to do, where he had the ball popped out.
Can we just get rid of him?
No.
I'm so tired of him.
I am too. So he also got in it with Shedeur in this game, which was interesting. They were arguing over tablet time on the sideline. I don't know if he wasn't getting enough of it or what.
He wanted to watch Bluey.
Legitimately bad look.
I get it.
I guess you could make the argument for either side, but the fact that Jeudy was popping off on Sanders when he's got plenty of tape himself out there where he's just making mental error after mental error.
You're telling me they don't have an extra tablet for you?
Right? Like, come on. What, you want the blue one?
They're all blue. They're all the Microsoft Pro.
Yeah, but you want that one because he has that one. It's toddler mentality, which is exactly what Jerry Jeudy is. He's throwing tantrums like he's a top 10 receiver, and not even those guys do that. No. That was wild to watch.
Yeah.
Like, you're bummed, dude. You've got so many chances, you've had so many years, and you've never really shined. You've had good games. But
he was great last year, honestly. Like, especially with Winston specifically, which, I mean, it's the Jameis Winston effect, I think. But he was looking like a legitimate wide receiver one there for a good stretch last year. And just like Amari Cooper the year before, it's weird how just season over season just falls off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm assuming he got too much into his head of just being like, oh, I know I can do it, so like I'm just going to be able to go out there and do it now, and hasn't really tried outside of games. And
dude, I don't know what it is.
We see it works, or it doesn't work, I guess.
It's hard to watch.
It legitimately. Obviously, though, the story of these last couple weeks and going forward with Shedeur Sanders, not as great as game statistically, 149 yards and a touchdown, no picks in this one. Did look much better against the Raiders, but personally, I'm still encouraged by what I saw because while he's still definitely making those really stupid processing mistakes and he's taking sacks that he should not be, holding onto the ball too long, things that we knew were going to be a problem coming into this season, I have confidence that those can get cleaned up where I don't know how you fix Gabriel missing screens and throwing, passes 5 yards over guys' heads. And Shedeur pushes the ball. He's not afraid to uncork it, and to this point, he hasn't really made a lot of mistakes doing that. And even if you do throw a pick throwing it deep, I can live with that every once in a while. Deep. Exactly. Yeah, and he had a long touchdown pass in this one, too. Like, we never saw anything like that from Gabriel.
That was such a cool touchdown to Fannin. That was a perfect ball. That was perfect. It's like the Isaiah Bond throw.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah, the bomb throw. The bomb throw was the one that set them up for that, like, Quinshon Judkins
Wildcat,
yeah. Which, that was also funny. I was ready for the online discourse of how much Stefanski hates Shedeur Sanders when 2 times he was in position to get his first touchdown, and he runs a Wildcat formation with Judd that we haven't seen all season.
Yep.
It's because he's racist. That's why.
Yes. Is why he's giving it to Quinshon Judkins instead of Shedeur Sanders. Stefanski's already said, despite the fact that Gabriel's healthy, Shedeur will continue to be the starter. He's got Tennessee this week, which should look pretty fucking good against. Not going to be good weather, but
had you told us this, 10 months ago, we would have thought, this is going to be the 1 versus 3 pick quarterback game.
Yeah, instead it's the 1 versus, 150 something?
6 or something?
Either way, I'm excited for that one. I'm honestly considering going to the game. If you guys are interested, I think tickets are $11, which includes fees, because it's going to be, sleeting. So
Okay.
I think I'm gonna pass.
I won't. I'll go. Fuck it. Fuck it. I
Um,
want to watch Cam Ward ball.
so we'll see how that goes. I'm excited for Shador. Also, Dylan Gabriel did get into this game briefly. When Shador was it a sack that he got kind of beat up on? I'm trying to remember what the play was.
I don't remember if it was a sack, but he got hit and just kind of tweaked his knee a bit.
Oh, I texted you guys. I thought he got benched.
No.
I genuinely had no idea what happened.
And then in the most Dylan Gabriel way possible, he comes in, goes 1 for 1 for 0 yards.
Yep.
It's a DG highlight reel right there.
Yep. So not all bad
At least
things.
He hit his man. Didn't overthrow him by 5 yards on that
That's
screen.
true. That is true. Could have
That's
taken a
rookie
sack.
development
Shador would have
right
taken
there.
a sack there.
That is growth. And you know what? If there's one thing Shador needs to do, and it's beating a dead horse, it is to get rid of that ball.
Yes.
Because it might have been a sack if it were Shador.
But again, processing speed like that, when you have the rest of the ability there, that's something that you expect to kind of go through as a rookie. Like, the game is so much faster at this level. And you also have to remember with Shador, he went from, the HBCU, like FBS level for 2 years, then up to Division I for 2 years, and now he's getting into the NFL for the first time. Like, it's been a slower progression for him. It's helped that he started 4 years in college. But again, I think it'll just take a little bit of time for that to come along. Though again, the sacks were an issue at at Colorado as well. But
I mean, that Colorado offensive line was Swiss cheese.
Was very bad.
That was really bad.
And also, you got to remember, Shador didn't take a first-team rep until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And also, for a little comparison, I don't think his ceiling is as high, but remember last year, I picked him apart, Caleb Williams, his rookie year. That guy tried to extend every single play and was running for his life.
And look, it's because of where he came from. USC, he had to go out and put up 45 points a game for them to have a chance.
And my point isn't that Shador is going to be Caleb Williams. It's that you can teach that. You can teach that out of players. It is an adjustment and a half to go from doing the same thing for 4 straight years, knowing that you're just more athletic than everybody, to, okay, now I actually have to use my brain. Now I have to slow it down here, but also speed it up.
I'd say the good thing with that is he's also keeping his eyes downfield. It's not like was David Carr, where like he'd get the ball, take his drop back, and then immediately be like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna hit." He's like, "All right, cool. Fuck."
Yes. Yeah, he's looking to extend the play by throwing it, and he's not either, again, turtling or trying to take off immediately. And I hate to make this comparison, but Deshaun Watson early in his career was the best at that, where he would take unnecessary sacks every once in a while, but he was always able to extend the plays with his legs if he had to. But the dude was not afraid to step up in the pocket, throw out of a not clean pocket, and kind of hang in there. And he was obviously very successful at it until he showed up to Cleveland, and that went from there.
Well, I still found out about Gatorade towels and masseuses.
Yes. Which that was another thing, man. Like the jokes keep writing themselves with Stefanski not liking Shador. Like, he finally gets his first start. First off, waited a while to name him the starter, despite the fact that Gabriel was in concussion protocol.
Friday afternoon?
Yeah, way too long. But then the other report came out that's like, oh, and we brought back Deshaun Watson. He's traveling with the team for the first time now to help him. He's just now cleared to be on the sideline, I guess, as if he would have been hurt 3 weeks ago being on the sideline. I'm
not sure what that means.
He's healthy enough to be around football players again. I don't fucking know. So yeah, he's just really trying to tank him before he has a chance. Other good things, though, for the Browns. Myles Garrett, another sack in this game. I believe that's 19 now that he's at. He is aiming for 25, which I believe still 5 games left for the Browns. He could definitely attain, which is insane. Dude should be in the conversation for MVP. He won't be.
He might get 3 against the Titans.
He might.
He might abuse
the way that Cam Ward holds on to the ball, he'll probably get 7. He'll set the record for the single game and then the season all in one game.
It might be another Raiders game.
Legitimate question, though. With how much it's a quarterback award, like, how many sacks would Garrett need to legitimately win the MVP?
Well,
27?
30?
I would say if he breaks the record, I feel like he'll be. I know it didn't happen when Strahan.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't remember.
The last one to win it was LT when he
back
set
in,
the record.
What, 85? No,
Yeah.
LT did not set the record. It was Michael Strahan.
No, he was before Strahan. That's what I mean.
Oh.
He had, or I'm sorry, I don't think he set the record, but the season he did it, he had like 19 and a half sacks. He had like a crazy stat line, but it's been that long since a defensive player has won the award.
Yeah, I think 30. That's my number.
I would still say just breaking the record would probably put him in that
He's
conversation.
gonna break the record though, man, and he's not even remotely in the conversation right now.
Are we talking the conversation or to win it?
I'm talking to win it.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're both right. To be in the conversation, you break that record, you're in the conversation. But to win it, he needs 30. He needs, like, an unbelievable amount. He needs to shatter that record.
Which is insane to me, too, because of all years, there is no clear front runner right now. There is no quarterback that is just dominating currently. Like, and he's still, we can't get a non-quarterback to really be discussed. Like, it's
also,
just call
Brandon,
it the most valuable
quarterback.
quarterback.
You were correct.
It was when LT set the record?
LT did set the record, but the reason I didn't actually think about it was because it literally was broken the next season.
Oh, okay. Well, who had it after him?
Reggie White.
That's right. Okay. Anyway, so Garrett keeps getting closer and closer to that record. 49ers, they look good. Brock Purdy showing I think he is at least a solid half a step above Mac Jones. He looked good in this game. When the offense is healthy, they're solid. They just got to pray that that continues to be the case and they continue sacrificing whatever animals they are to keep CMC from tearing his Achilles again. But he looked really good. What the fuck's going on with Juwan Jennings?
Dude, he's an asshole. That's what he's a hoe.
Like, I felt kind of bad last week because some dude swung at his nuts and the coach is like, yeah, I understand why he blew up on someone. But now this is week 2 that people are going after him and Shelby Harris straight up called him a hoe to the media.
Yeah.
Juwan Jennings, he's a hoe.
Dude, he is.
Somebody go punch him in the jaw.
I'm surprised he hasn't been punched in the jaw.
He's a slightly more intimidating Mason Rudolph. Like, he's doing the same shit that Myles Garrett bashed Mason Rudolph over the head for with the helmet. He's just hiding behind other people so that it doesn't happen to him.
I say bold to do that against Myles Garrett's team, but, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's faster than Mason Rudolph, at least, so he can get away.
What's he got to be saying?
Well, whatever it was, it's when, and I feel bad I can't remember the name of the player, but one of the Browns players was getting carted off, and Juwan was still talking shit. So I'm assuming it had something to do with either the injury or the guy that was hurt, which I imagine's a line you don't fucking cross in the NFL to, like, taunt someone whose season just ended.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But that's the thing. Like, the week before, was it against Carolina? I have no idea.
No clue. But he's got to be saying some awful things. Some ratchet, degenerate crap.
I can't wait for this shit to come out. We have sideline mics. I'm sure they miraculously stopped working for these, like they did during the Myles Garrett incident.
Definitely not working.
Yeah, there's got to be someone nearby that was mic'd up.
Or just any other player who heard him say things that he said. Because they can't be good. He's a hoe.
Well, it's gonna come out. Someone's gonna leak what this dude's been saying, and I'm sure he's gonna be very popular. Juwan Jennings also a free agent next year, so you better be careful.
Have fun sitting on the sideline.
All right, and we already mentioned it, but next week against the Titans, so another potential win for the Browns, maybe. Titans have one win. Yeah, they still.
Honestly,
have
I'd rather we lose.
Here's the from a technical standpoint, yes, that's the best thing for us.
I know they're not going to,
but as soon as the game starts, though, I'm rooting for them to win. Like, it's impossible to separate those things. Best case scenario is that Shedeur goes out, balls out, they lose in a very close game where there's like one correctable thing, and we can walk away happy. But man, yeah, like, you're right, but I don't like.
I hope the defense shows out. Myles Garrett gets 5 sacks. Shedeur looks great, and the reason we lose is because our special team falls apart again.
And now we fire the special teams coordinator.
Oh,
yes.
That would actually be the perfect scenario.
Yeah, because then it's like, well, we did everything right, except for we hired the wrong special teams person.
and continue to let him stay in the building.
Mm-hmm.
And Dylan Gabriel's leg gets broken because a kick returner runs out at the wrong spot and just
No,
takes him out for
Deshaun
the
Watson takes him to a massage parlor.
Ah, there we go.
I was just gonna say he gets caught gambling. He doesn't have to get hurt.
Yeah, see, I'm not wishing injury on anybody.
He didn't pick up gambling until he had to sit on the sidelines for games. He just has FanDuel up on his phone.
I don't want him to get hurt or rape. I just want him to get caught gambling.
I say, would it be? I mean, we'll get to it later because I think someone has it written down. But yeah, we'll just leave it there for now.
Heard. Oh boy.
All right.
How exciting.
We'll leave that where it is. Speaking of, though, so looking at the rest of the league, all of us, we went with Pick'ems last week. I got to know we weren't on the show, but we texted back and forth. We went 9-7, 9-7, 10-6 at week 13 of the season.
Perfect timing.
Who the fuck is good?
Your mom. Nobody.
Not anymore. For real, like, I don't know. Like, we were even talking about it. I think someone said Seahawks with a question mark.
Yeah, they're the only team last week who it's like, you know what? I feel confident picking them, and they went out and they handled their shit.
I was saying, who did the Seahawks play last week? I'm trying to remember.
The Vikings. They won 26-0.
Which I would hope you'd beat the Vikings and Brosmer.
But then we also took the Broncos against the Commanders. They won by 1.
Yeah, that's only because the Commanders could have went for the tie if they really wanted to. They went for 2 to try to win it. Lions
Which I
lost.
appreciate. Good for them.
Lions lost and didn't necessarily look good. Chiefs. The Ravens lost to the Bengals. I know Joe Burrow's back. The Eagles
Rams
lost
to the Panthers.
Yeah, Colts lost again.
Falcons lost to the Jets.
The Falcons.
The NFL was drunk. I don't know how else to put it. It was
Bucks
a turkey
beat the Cardinals
hangover.
by 3.
It was an insane week of football. It was fun, but nothing makes sense.
No, this whole season, nothing has made sense.
Like, the one team that I was ready to hitch my wagon to was the Rams last week. And I think I'm still the most confident in the Rams right now, but to get into a shootout with Carolina, like...
Yeah. And lose it.
And lose
it, yeah.
You're telling me
Carolina
your defense...
30+. Yeah.
Your defense couldn't stop them on one goddamn drive at the end of the game?
No. And they didn't look good. I don't know. It's not like the Panthers could have their number by any means.
No, Stafford just kept throwing him the ball. He's like, you know what?
was it?
Yeah, he broke... Or didn't he break some record for...
Immediately threw a pick.
Yes, most touchdowns without a pick consecutively, and then just like, all right, I got to get them all out now.
Yeah, there's 2 picks and a fumble.
So again, it's just... Like, the Colts are slipping. The Colts might miss the playoffs, guys. Like, it's not insanely likely, but this scenario, like, the Chiefs also really not in good shape right now. It's more likely they don't make it.
Win out.
They have to win out, but...
And a lot of other shit has to happen for them to make the playoffs.
But if the Colts also keep skidding, we could see a situation where Kansas City gets in over Indy with the tiebreaker. Like, it's
fucking stupid.
Nuts how things are just falling. Like, at no point of this season has there just been a juggernaut. Like, even the Patriots have 2 losses, I think. But, like, I don't necessarily trust them if they catch the Bills or the Texans again. Like, it's baffling to me that no one has separated themselves. It's awesome. And not having a horse in the race for either of my teams, I think it's going to make for an incredible playoffs because who the fuck knows what's going to happen. Maybe we regress back to the mean and the good teams start being good again. But we're not going to have any fucking idea what's happening at any point in these playoffs.
Speaking of
the only thing that would make this year better is if the Browns were good.
Yeah, right.
3 games against teams over 500.
Again, they might still win that division.
No, yeah.
They could legitimately win the division over the Bucs still.
They're 2.5 games above the Bills in their division.
The Bears are the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. They only have a 65% chance to make the playoffs currently.
That's crazy.
And it's because of their schedule. They play the Packers twice. I know it gets a lot more difficult for them, but
it's up to 76 now.
Oh, okay. the other things shook their way. But regardless,
Well,
like the
beating
Broncos.
Eagles will do that for you. Beating the Eagles is like, hey, you guys beat a Super Bowl team. Is what you just did. We're gonna bump those odds way up for you.
Which again, the Eagles, they were my Super Bowl pick at the beginning. We all had them in the Super Bowl.
Dude,
their offense is a fucking disaster right now.
That team looks so broken and dysfunctional. AJ Brown has a stellar game, and they can't put anything else together. They don't know what to do. And Jalen Hurts fucking sucks again.
Yeah, their offensive coordinator, I think, needs to get shit canned at this point because it seems like they've gotten really, really predictable with what they're doing.
Is it the same guy from last year, or did they move on?
No, that was Kellen Moore.
He's the
that's right. Yep. Okay.
Which, here's the problem with Sirianni. And normally I feel like he's a good coach. But when he went to the Super Bowl the first time, he had Shane Steichen as his offensive coordinator. He leaves, goes to Indianapolis. He's obviously successful now. I forget who it was he hired after that, but he made an internal hire then to replace him at offensive coordinator. Someone that
imploded.
Yes, and they were terrible. They had that season where they started hot and they completely fell apart, lost to the Bucs in the playoffs. Then they go outside and bring in Kellen Moore as their offensive coordinator, go back to the Super Bowl and win. Kellen Moore leaves. Kevin Patullo is an internal hire where Sirianni takes his guy from his staff and bumps him up, and we've got the same problem again.
It's like the great value of the Belichick tree, how whenever somebody would leave the Patriots under Belichick, they would just crash and burn, except they're not even making it to that coordinator position of being successful.
That's the thing. He's trying to build his own tree. He's like, wait, hold on. This guy has worked with Nick Sirianni before. Therefore, he's going to be a great coordinator.
It's like, I'm going to use some Scotch tape real quick to put this
hired him.
brand.
Of course he's going to be good.
I picked him. It's fucking wild. They can't hire.
It's too early on Kellen Moore, but he might have something going at the Saints. Steichen's obviously a great coach.
Yeah.
May still win Coach of the Year. It's him or Vrabel, I think, still.
I think Vrabel now has it locked up.
The Colts could still, rattle off a solid.
I feel like they would need to win out for him to.
Yeah, that's fair.
To take it from Vrabel.
And they may not even win
proven he can do it before.
True.
The only difference is Steichen made Danny Dimes a legitimate startable quarterback.
But he hasn't looked good these last few weeks. Again, I think he is hurt. He's playing through some kind of something on his leg. I think it's like a non-weight bearing bone. Turf knee.
Turf knee.
Turf.
Yeah, instead of turf toe, turf
knee. All right.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy missed like 7 weeks for less. So let's do this exercise. Mike, we'll start with you because you got so angry that I went to Patrick first to start the show. Top 5 teams right now. Top 5, I don't care, NFC, AFC, whatever. Top 5 teams.
No particular order. The Rams are up there. The Seahawks are up there. I'm not panicking right now. You're panicking right now. Let me think. Rams, Seahawks. I'm not going to stop talking. I'm going to walk my way through this. I have to put up the Broncos because they are on top right now.
You have
they're the magical team that keeps finding ways to win. They keep finding ways to win, and that defense is still very, very good. I'm not going to pretend like they're not. I don't believe the Patriots are as good as the record. I do believe they're way up there. Crazy out of left field pick is going to be. I feel dirty, and you guys are going to rag on me. The Bears and the Packers. Packers aren't that crazy, but Bears might be up there. The crazy one that I didn't end up.
That's the thing. You're even entertaining the fact that it's crazy when they're the number 1 seed in the NFC. They would have a bye if this playoff started today.
I kind of built that up and didn't go with my selection. I was going to say the Cowboys because the Cowboys are just torching motherfuckers.
If we're doing power rankings of teams playing right now, Cowboys are in my top 5. I'm not afraid to pull that trigger.
They're fucking good.
Yeah, they are playing the best team in the league currently. That Quinnen Williams trade completely changed that defense.
Mm-hmm. Trading Micah's still crazy, but they look kind of good.
I say it looks like it's honestly paying off for them because Micah hasn't looked all that great in Green Bay.
He's still pretty good. He looked good last week.
But 2 weeks ago, the NFL is projecting him to be the 6th best odds to win MVP, by the way. I don't agree with it, but
who, Micah?
That's Micah. Micah Parsons. That is from the NFL.com I saw the other day. Like, that
What?
can't be real. They were doing, like, side-by-sides, week by week. And, yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Micah Parsons was in top 10 to win.
Okay,
I'm
so
like,
before Garrett like really started his tear, but still
yeah, yeah.
interesting. Patrick, you got anybody different in there? I mean, again,
I
none
would
of
throw
these
the
feel.
Niners in there over the Broncos.
So that's another
Wow.
interesting scenario. So the playoffs started today. Again, the Rams, I think everyone is still relatively high on despite last week. They would play the 49ers in round 1 right now.
It's crazy.
I don't know who I would take there. Divisional rivalry, McVay and Shanahan, like that's another just pick 'em, man.
Yeah.
Patrick's gone. I'll list mine off real quick. The Patriots I do kind of believe in, and it's solely because of Drake May. That defense I think is hitting above its weight class a little bit. Christian Gonzalez is phenomenal, but May at least puts them in that conversation. Let's see, I'm going through. Nobody in the AFC North. Texans right now are hot.
They were one I wanted to pick too because of their defense, but like that offense is still.
Here, I'm going to come back to that. So I still just have the Patriots. Broncos have to kind of be in there out of respect.
Yeah.
Cowboys, I'm definitely putting in. Nobody from the NFC South right now. Rams and Seahawks. So yeah, that does kind of squeeze out like the Texans still. The Bears still. Like the fact that I'm not comfortable with anyone in the NFC North. The Lions aren't in the playoffs currently.
I'm surprised you didn't say Packers. I really thought you were going to say Packers too.
Nobody in the NFC North like really scares me right now because they're all flawed. Like the Packers offense just stalls out inexplicably at points. It reminds me of the Eagles in a lot of sense.
They remind me, not to cut you off, they remind me of the Steelers, actually. Like the Steelers offense just kind of being dull, lukewarm type of deal. But the Packers have better weapons than they do.
Yeah, and they've been, like, sneaky, not that efficient running the ball either as of late. Was it Emmanuel Wilson had a pretty good game, but I don't think Jacobs has run for over 100 yards at any point this year yet.
That's really low.
Unless he did last week and I missed it. But, and, like, the Bears... They're 9-3, and I'm rooting for the Bears and Caleb has looked great, which is a reason they should be respected. But they have just the way they've won their games. It has always been like something dramatic and at the last second. And like, yeah, the Chiefs kind of did the same thing last year, but they were the Chiefs, and they rode that all the way to a Super Bowl. I need to see it a little bit more from the Bears before I'm kind of comfortable putting them up there. But
see. I think Bears are up there for me because, like, I was such a doubter. I was such a hater of them. You know, put down Caleb, no pressure merchant. I knew Ben Johnson was going to be a good coach. I didn't think he'd be this good of a coach to turn this team around so quickly. Now, granted, they do have a lot set up for them. Caleb, you got DJ Moore, you got Rome. Who's that other guy that they just got? Luther Burden, Colston Loveland. All those guys on offense. They beefed up the offensive line. Defense has always been pretty.
Ryan Poles deserves so much credit for turning that offensive line around so quickly.
Yeah. So, like, you know, they've always had it, but no, Ben Johnson, I think I'm done doubting him. I think the Bears are going to be maybe not a deep playoff push, but as for one of the better teams right now, I find it hard not to put them up there.
Well, again, they're likely going to make the playoffs, and at this, like, before I was willing to say whoever that, like, 7th seed was in the NFC was going to be a first-round bounce, pretty much guaranteed, because it looked like the usual suspects, like the Rams and the Seahawks, the Eagles, Packers, Lions, and then there was going to be someone that snuck in. But now, again, I'm not so sure. Like, I'm not confident whoever wins the NFC South to be able to do much. But, I mean, even then, if the Buccaneers get healthy, who the fuck knows?
Yeah, that's a rough one. I don't know about the Buccaneers. I think Baker got hyped up to be like an MVP candidate, and he's at the top of the slope, which he's the worst when he has confidence, weirdly enough. Like, he goes against the haters when he has something to prove. Once he has nothing to prove, really starts to slow down a little bit.
Well, he's running into the... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, when Mike Evans comes back, because I think he's supposed to come back towards the end of the year here, he's still going to be banged up. He's not going to be the Mike Evans, Mr. 1000.
Sure.
He's going to be a little limpy.
Well,
Go on.
And even if Mike Evans comes back, Baker is doing the same thing he did in Cleveland, where he is just unnecessarily trying to tough out this injury. And I get it.
Yeah.
They're in a race for that division. They're legit. They're only half a game up on Carolina right now.
So crazy.
Which is nuts. So I get why he's doing it, but he should not have played last week. That shoulder is fucked up right now. You saw how bad it was in that Rams game the week before. But he's going to try to play through it, and he's not the same quarterback when he's playing injured right now. And that got him chased out of Cleveland eventually because, to his credit, he never complained about it. He never used it as an excuse. But you could see it on the tape that there was a change at some point. And sometimes you just got to sit down and do what's best for the team, and he's not going to do that.
And it's like a player's never going to do that. No player's ever going to take himself off the field and say, I'm not playing, I'm hurt. But as a coach, you have to do that. You have to look at what's looking like the Buccaneers franchise quarterback. I'm pretty sure they just signed him to a nice little deal for him.
Oh, yeah.
You got to look at him and go, dude, like, we're not going to make a deep playoff push. I want to. I really do. But you're only going to hurt our chances playing. And you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, literally. Physically.
Physically.
All right, so while we still wait for Patrick to get back, I say we start this conversation about... I think we could kind of say as your side team, Mike, because as Browns fans, we all have, like, that second team we have to follow so we stay fucking sane. Yeah. The Vikings, man, 14-3 last year. Somehow, first off, losing the division at 14-3, which was absolutely insane. Again, 3 teams all making the playoffs last year. They lost that last week to Detroit, which is what bumped them out of that spot. Obviously saw what happened with Sam Darnold. Did not play well the last couple weeks of that season. Decided to move on from him because J.J. McCarthy is sitting in the wings, who they had spent the draft capital on. And all of a sudden now, and I had the exact record, 4-8 this year.
Yep.
And it's not a competitive 4-8. They looked okay at the beginning of the year, but shit's just unraveling. And Kevin O'Connell kind of got this rap as the quarterback whisperer with how good Sam Darnold was last year compared to what he was before. I think maybe we overblew that a little bit, seeing how Sam's playing now outside of his system. And I don't know. Did KOC fly a little bit too close to the sun with JJ here?
Frankly, I think they should be 3-9. By the way, because if we're being honest, the Vikings stole a game from the Bears.
Again, that was week 1, correctly? Correct.
That was week 1 where JJ McCarthy had a stellar fourth quarter after playing terribly all game, and it was, he might be good. Like, he might need some time. He needs to work on a lot, but that was a flash of he might be good. Right now, with what we're seeing from J.J. McCarthy, I don't see anything that I like. I see that same Michigan tool who would sit under the field goal post and meditate because he didn't want attention, and I see a handoff king. That's what I see in J.J. McCarthy right now. I don't see good throws. I see overthrows, I see underthrows, I see trying to lead the receiver and throwing picks. It's not working, and maybe this is just another weird situation of Sam Darnold and even Mac Jones when he was stepping in for Brock Purdy. Maybe he does just need a little bit of time to develop. But from what I've seen, I don't like it one bit. And then, that undrafted free agent, Brosmer, the Wizard of Braz, steps in.
Minnesota legend, Max Brosmer.
Minnesota legend, Max Brosmer. Did not look much better. Well, in fact, he looked a lot worse. He looked really bad.
I mean, this was the best that McCarthy has looked beginning to end of a game all year.
Yeah. I think I said it the second we got on here. I'm like, J.J. McCarthy's bad at football, but he's closer to Patrick Mahomes than we are to him. Max Brosmer might be closer to us than he is to Patrick Mahomes. That was a rough game to watch. And I get it. It's the Seahawks. We just called them a top 5 team. But, and here's the kicker. And here's maybe me playing too much Madden. Maybe it's me just going, I want video game numbers. Maybe I stare at fantasy football too much. You're giving what everybody knows as a top 3 receiver in the league. Top 2, I don't think he's 2 or 3. You're giving him 2 targets for 4 yards. Justin Jefferson had 2 targets for 4 total yards. You are marching a Hall of Fame caliber wide receiver out of that locker room, off of that field, if you can't get him support. If I'm Justin Jefferson, I'm going into that locker room. Actually, no, I'm not going into the locker room. I'm going to my coach, into his office, and saying, we need to figure out what we're doing next year. Because J.J. McCarthy hasn't looked good. I can't produce with him.
And to Jetta's credit, he hasn't been throwing a fit about it, at least not publicly.
It's never been that guy. I don't think we've ever seen he is not a dramatic guy. Like,
well, he hasn't needed to be.
Unless there's some crazy allegations that I'm not aware of, he's never had anything going on. He seems like a good guy
at LSU. Yeah.
So then you get this guy of just, we had Sam Darnold. We let him walk. Well, they didn't necessarily let him walk. I think that came out that the Vikings offered similar-ish money as the Seahawks, and Sam Darnold was going, I don't want to fight to be the starter. I don't want to have to worry about J.J. McCarthy behind me, maybe overtaking my job if you don't like what you see from me. I'm going to Seattle. Fine. That makes it feel a little bit better, but it's still upsetting. You have Daniel Jones. You let him walk.
Yep.
I know he
saw this coming.
Nobody saw it coming, but now you don't have a veteran presence in that locker room. I think you have Carson Wentz at the time, unless you picked him up later and I forgot about it.
That was like the beginning of the season. They got Wentz, yeah.
It was the beginning of the season. So now you don't have a veteran presence in that quarterback room. You have the quarterback whisperer, Kevin O'Connell, but then you have J.J. McCarthy and you have Max Brosmer. You need some sort of veteran presence. You need them to go, hey, I'm seeing what the coach doesn't see because I've played this position for 15 years now, 10 years now, whatever it is. Daniel Jones, 5-6 years as a starter. I've got a pretty good idea of what I'm doing here. Try doing this. Pay attention to this. And I think if I'm the Vikings, I'm going and throwing a lot of money at Mac Jones or who is the other backup quarterback that has been having a good time? It's not Jacoby
Brissett.
It's not Jacoby. There's another backup quarterback who was having a pretty decent time. I'm going to blank on him.
I'm trying to think who else.
Joe Flacco?
I mean, Flacco with Jefferson and Addison would be pretty fun to watch.
Dylan Gabriel.
No, not Dylan Gabriel.
Kirk Cousins.
I feel like
Joe Burrow.
Kirk would look so weird in that purple, though.
Cousins would be pretty funny to bring back, actually.
I think he's a legitimate option.
To complete the gauntlet is what they really.
If the Falcons are ever willing to let him go.
Yeah.
I think they're going to cut him after if they do it after June 1 this year. They're able to do something with the cap where it doesn't hurt him as much as it would have.
This is so dumb. They should have just traded him.
Yeah, trust me, I'm aware.
I don't. Mariota. If they have any chance to get Mariota, they should try to get Marcus Mariota.
He's under contract for another year, I'm pretty sure.
Is that right? He is under contract.
Jameis is also under contract for an additional year.
Yeah,
a lot of these backup. Mac Jones is under a contract for an additional year.
The Giants signed Jameis to a 2-year. Interesting.
All of these backups signed like 2-year deals this time around for whatever reason. So it's going to be tough sledding, whatever they decide to do. They got to bring in somebody, though, man. Like, say what you want about PFF. I know opinions vary kind of wildly on like the way they grade things out, but right now, and JJ has missed games, so some of these keep that in mind for, but he's 37th in passing yards, 34th in passing touchdowns, 34th in interceptions thrown. Having missed time, he is still 34th in picks.
Those missed games are doing him favors.
Right. One of the big ones, pressure to sack rate. So this is essentially the number of times he gets sacked versus the number of times he's actually facing pressure. So it's kind of a measure of how many like quarterback caused sacks there are where he shouldn't be going down. 39th. There's 32 starting quarterbacks. He is 39th. 21st in big time throws and 25th in turnover worthy plays. Again, he's a rookie. He is truly a rookie because he was hurt all of last year. It's not like he really got to do much of anything. But I never understood.
The thing that did it for me was the comparison, like the blind comparison of him to Jamarcus Russell's rookie year. As soon as I saw that and saw that Jamarcus Russell was head and shoulders better than him, I was like, all right, I have no faith in this guy.
I never had faith going back to the Michigan tape.
Like
there's a reason.
Now.
Yeah, there's a reason that they weren't having him sling the ball around the yard, and it's because he didn't really have the ability to. And yes, Michigan was good enough to win without him doing that, but the thing is, they would have made their offense more dynamic if they were able to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, imagine Colston Loveland with a quarterback who can throw the ball. Oh, wait, we've seen it now with Caleb Williams.
It's so good. He's so good.
Yeah, so they got to do something. Kyler Murray has been floated out there as an option. I think that'd be kind of hilarious to see if O'Connell can do anything with him. But either way, man, things aren't looking good for 9-5. And the Vikings have talent, man. They have talent. They just need an adult at quarterback.
That's
maybe not Kyler.
If JJ got put into the same situation as Shadur, Dylan Gabriel, Cam Ward, teams that just have nothing going for them on offense, bad offense. Well, I guess the Vikings' offensive line is pretty beat up.
Yeah, but the rest of the team isn't.
So much around him.
Yeah.
You have
honestly just throw the ball up in the air to Justin Jefferson. You'd have a better success rate than what you currently have.
Would you rather have?
You can't get him the fucking ball.
That's what I'm saying. Just throw it in his direction and hope. It'd be better than what he's doing.
Like, would you rather, if you're a rookie quarterback right now, would you rather have the Vikings offense or the Browns offense? Including the line, by the way. The Browns line has not been good this year.
No, it's not even
Shador has looked miles better in 2 games than McCarthy has at any point this season.
Yeah. Dylan Gabriel looked better.
Yeah.
You know, that's another practice we could do. Maybe not on the fly because I don't have anybody queued up, but how many teams would you rather be? How many offenses would you rather be a rookie quarterback in over the Vikings? I mean...
All right, here, let's rapid fire it. I'll give them to both of you.
Got quite a few.
I was doing all of them?
Yeah, do all of them. Go for
it.
I'd say at least 29. Yes.
Patriots.
No.
So you'd rather have the Vikings over? Is that what we're...
Oh, no. I'd rather have Patriots over Vikings. Sorry.
I'd rather have Vikings.
Okay. Bills.
Bills.
No, Vikings.
I'd probably take Vikings, too. Dolphins.
Vikings.
Jets.
Vikings.
Ravens.
Yeah. Vikings.
Vikings.
Steelers.
Vikings.
Bengals. I don't... Yeah, maybe.
Jamar and Justin are hand in hand.
Yeah.
And Addison is better. Addison is worse than Higgins.
That's fair, and I like Chase Brown, I think, better than any of the running backs currently.
Aaron Jones,
Browns, we talked about already. All right, Mike, just you. Jaguars.
Vikings.
Colts.
Minus Jonathan Taylor, I got to take the Vikings, honestly.
I think I'd still... The thing is, they have a system that works well for them, and if you do
I like
anything disrupt it...
And I like Pittman, but still Vikings.
Texans or...
Addison and T.J. Hawkinson. Go on.
Texans or Titans.
Vikings.
Yeah. Broncos.
Vikings.
Yep. Chargers.
If Joe Alt's healthy, Chargers.
Maybe. I think Herbert's a huge part of what makes them successful because we're kind of taking the quarterback out of the scenario.
Yeah, he probably is.
Chiefs.
I'm taking
Vikings.
Again, just going off the offense. It's Vikings.
This year, it's the Vikings. You take Patrick Mahomes off the Chiefs, they don't win another game this year.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders, we know the answer.
Vikings.
Eagles, another weird one.
I'd take the Eagles.
Yeah, I might.
Saquon, Devontae, AJ, Goddard,
good offensive.
Just naming off the big ones, yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys. Cowboys, I think we would take the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Commanders and Giants, no. Bears.
I think I'd still... The Bears have more depth, but I think the Vikings have more talent.
Yeah, and the talent helps
Bears.
when you're...
Take the Bears.
It's closer. I think the talent, though, helps you more as a young player than the depth would.
Yeah.
To Mike's credit.
Maybe that's a 50-50 because the Bears do have a better line.
Are we including coaching in there, too? Because I trust Ben Johnson more than.
I have not been including coaching. I've just been going
Yeah.
strictly on the field offense.
Packers.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah. Lions.
Lions.
I'd take the Lions.
Probably the Lions.
Oh,
Still.
not even close.
The Vikings. I might still not take
The Vikings.
Give me the Lions.
Anyone in the NFC South? Buccaneers, Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
The Buccaneers' offense had been healthy at all. I'd
That's
take the
the thing,
Buccaneers.
And like, if Kyle Pitts decides to be himself, who we thought
Which is what at this point?
a shell.
1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns.
So, is that all the teams?
Well, we got Rams, Seahawks, Niners, Cardinals. Last 4.
I take the Rams.
Rams
I think the
probably.
Rams.
Yeah.
So
Maybe the Seahawks, but that's another one where it's such a system that.
I'm taking JSN. After
Yeah.
that, Rashid Shaheed. No,
Yeah,
Shaheed's a Seahawk, right?
he is now.
Yeah.
He got traded.
So,
Cooper Cup.
Shell of Cooper
Sorry, the
Cup.
ghost of Cooper Cup.
So that's
Bigger Adam
7.
Thielen.
So that's 7 or 8 teams is what that was. Counting on my fingers and kind of being 50-50-ish on a few. That's 7 or 8 teams, and I think Patrick, you're probably at like 10.
So
teams
he's in a
already.
top 10 offensive situation for a rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he is struggling heavily.
Dude, he looks so bad.
You could not ask for a better situation from a second-year quarterback.
Yeah, they gotta. They at minimum they gotta bring in competition for him. I don't think he's just off the team next year, but he's kind of already been soft benched twice. That's the other thing. His injuries have been really weird, where he's not really getting hurt in the game. He's just
He's getting
magically
hurt.
popping up with something like 12 hours
Yeah.
after the fact.
Yeah. You know,
Which
it'd be
is-
really funny. I don't know when his contract expires. What if they went and go? What if they
He
went
has
after
2 more years at least.
AR-15?
They could trade for him.
What if they go after AR-15 and flip him and make him
Weren't they
like
in the-
a god?
Were they in the same? They were the same draft, right? Or was AR a year
No,
before?
AR was the year before.
Okay.
AR was the draft with. Oh shit.
Yeah, because this is technically
That was
AR's third year.
Bryce Young, CJ
And CJ Stroud. Yeah. 1, 2, and 4. That's right.
and Will Mayo. Yeah. Were all that draft. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so yeah, maybe they look at the Colts situation, and they put together that having Anthony Richardson involved in the quarterback competition is the key to your other quarterback playing better.
That could be it. That could be it.
Anthony Richardson is a quarterback whisperer.
I just
Very
don't
possible.
get it.
Well, no, Anthony Richardson would be the starter if they brought him in because, like I texted you guys, the reason JJ's not succeeding is because they drafted him. They didn't sign him as a
Oh,
free
that's
agent.
true. Yes, they have to cut him and bring
Yeah.
him back.
That's
Yes,
a fact.
and then he will be a good quarterback.
Well, speaking of, so we just talked about JJ, the fact that he can't, or like again, his magical injuries coming up. A guy that I don't understand how he hasn't been hurt more, and I guess it's already happened a lot. Jackson Dart, man, so fun to watch. Similar to like Cam Scadaboo, but Cam Scadaboo's a running back. We're watching Dart just try to bulldoze people repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
How many times has he already been evaluated for concussions? Like 7 times
Yeah.
It's
this
gotta be
year?
that high.
It's something insane.
It's got to be high. I thought it was like 9.
I
He just puts his head into every single fucking play.
like, and that's fine. What's odd though, he didn't really play like this at Ole Miss.
No.
Like he stayed in the pocket a lot more. He could run, but he was a true gunslinger. Given he had a very good trio of wide receivers when he was down there at Ole Miss, but I don't know what's gotten into this playing style. If this was like any kind of directive from Dable when he was still there, or if it's just that him and Scadaboo are best friends now. But I mean, at what point do you kind of have to put a foot down and be like, dude, we're gonna need you past this year. Let Cam run into fucking walls. You need to actually run this team.
Throw the ball more. Stop trying
Yeah.
to gouge.
Which I'm sure that's part of it too. Like the tendency to run when you're playing NFL defenses versus college.
But
I
like you'd be
understand
even-
that, but you could be smarter about it. Like Jaden Daniels,
Yes,
great job of that last year.
That's what I was thinking of.
But then you also have, like the RG3s or the Cam Newtons that weren't good at avoiding it. In Cam Newton's case, he ran exactly like Jackson Dart.
But Cam Newton was
he had,
built for that.
I say he has 3 inches and 50 pounds or whatever it was on Jackson. So
yeah, RG3 was he was a little bit more reckless. But yeah, Cam was built like a fucking tank. I don't know, man. If I'm the Giants front office, I'm saying something to the interim coach, which maybe he doesn't give a shit because I don't think there's any way he's coming back next year.
I think this is going to be a off-season thing that's going to have to be worked on. This is not going to be something he picks up week over week. He should go to the same guy that helped Tua learn how to fall correctly.
Oh, yes.
Because that worked out so well for him.
Was it jiu-jitsu or something that he started doing?
Or Muay Thai or something.
Jiu-jitsu and then bread and water.
Fucking
gotta cushion the brain.
Cushion the brain. Let it swim.
Other bizarre thing out of the Giants camp this week, and it ended up being fake, but there was a tweet going around right before this game started that was claiming that Abdul Carter got caught watching porn during a team meeting.
My guy.
I didn't realize they drafted Kellen Winslow III.
Nah. At least he's just doing it in the facility.
I get that reference.
No, I'd say instead of on the team plane, is that much worse?
Well, he was all Kellen Winslow got like bad by the end. Like he was going into people's homes and shit.
Well, I'm just saying, like while he was playing football, he would do it on the team plane to football games. And it wouldn't even be like going at it. He would just be watching.
It's not illegal. It's just frowned upon.
Thanks a lot. I'm not gonna. I feel like that one would get us canceled too.
Bin Laden?
I'm not gonna finish.
Do you think you'd offended my fiance or something? What's the issue here?
Pivot.
But no, this is what I was referring to when
yeah.
I honestly don't even remember what we were talking about with the TV time or the screen time for Jerry Jeudy. I was like, what's worse, him watching Bluey on the sideline or watching porn in the team facility?
I feel like porn's probably more socially acceptable.
I feel like porn, it might be like, oh shit, you're also a connoisseur. Big fan of August. Big fan.
Big fan of cartoon dogs.
I'd recognize that bald head anywhere. Is that Johnny?
That was a very rough transition, man. We're talking about porn, and Brandon goes, big fan of cartoon dogs. Rough transition there, guy.
We're crossing Bluey and porn here, man. We're just...
I mean...
We're killing it today.
Based on some of the
Disney,
weirdos out there, I can't imagine that was the first time those two had been in the same sentence.
I was going to say, Blue is very close to Blowy. So it's same, but different.
But still very different.
But still vastly different. And also frowned upon, much like watching porn on an airplane. And that's what
Thanks a lot, Kellen Winslow.
Thanks a lot.
Nothing's been the same since 9/11. Anyway.
Poor Drake.
All right, so I don't know how else to get out of this. I'm going to hard pivot. I feel like we've been having this conversation for a couple of years now, but it's really starting to come to a head. The Steelers are looking rough. They got blown out last week. I had the score up. I no longer have the score up. I now have the score up. 26-7 against the Bills.
You did it.
Offense continues just to look completely uninspired. Team with a lot of strong words at the end of the game, too. About having to hold each other accountable and not wanting to blame coaching and everything. But, man, like, I feel like we're seeing this over and over again with Mike Tomlin. We've been watching the same Steelers team every year since Big Ben got hurt. What point do you decide we just need a new voice?
I know you guys don't like Aaron Rodgers, but he's weirdly awful for the Steelers. Like, he was a little rough for the Jets, and then Salah got canned, and then he started to pick it up a little bit when he started chucking the ball to Devontae. And Patrick's eyes are glowing, so he wants to say something. Go on. Go on.
No, finish your
No.
statement.
I insist. I insist because I'm assuming whatever I have to say about the Steelers, you're going to say Aaron Rodgers is dog doo doo. So go
He
on.
absolutely is. He is an absolute cancer, and if he is not 100% with that coach, whoever it is, he plays like shit. What was it? God, I can't even remember who his coach was after McCarthy. But the reason that McCarthy left was because Aaron Rodgers like, I can't play with him anymore, and started playing like shit. The new coach came in. He was good for two. He had back-to-back MVP seasons. He started to dislike that coach. He's like, I'm just gonna suck again. They traded him to the Jets. He gets in there. It's like, wow, Robert Saleh sucks. I'm gonna tear my Achilles. Comes back. Comes back. Still, Robert Saleh still sucks. I'm gonna play like dick. Oh, this new coach? I don't know him, but I can boss him around and do it my own way. I'm gonna play well. Mike Tomlin can't do it my own way, and he's not that great of a head coach. I'm gonna suck again.
Imagine hating someone so much that you tear your Achilles.
After running onto the field with the American flag. There might be some truth to that. There might be some real truth. Or
Oh shit.
the play calling is pitiful.
Yeah,
so when they fire their coach, there's a switch.
The Steelers have gone from Todd Haley to Matt Canada to Arthur Smith. Like, but that's a coaching decision.
Speaking of Bin Laden, Arthur Smith is a football terrorist.
Okay, there a lot just happened there, one at a time.
Patrick.
I was gonna say that is a Tomlin decision. So yes,
Yes.
no, I agree. Tomlin should get out of there.
And I said, speaking of Bin Laden, Arthur Smith is a football terrorist.
There you go.
I picked up on both of them.
Yeah, same.
As someone who had to watch him with the Falcons for years, I agree. Although Raheem Morris hasn't looked too much better. And what too? Say what you want about Rodgers, and like again, it's always annoying watching him get pissy on the field. But if what he's saying is true in this press conference, that like guys need to start showing up to meetings. Guys aren't showing up to their fucking team meetings. That's again Mike Tomlin.
Yes, but also like you are the captain of the team. You're a 22+ year vet. I'm not saying don't say it out in public. This is one of the few times where it's like I appreciate them airing the dirty laundry in public. It makes it so much more fun, especially being a Browns fan and seeing it that it's the Steelers. But it's hard to believe it coming out of Aaron Rodgers' mouth.
No, 100%.
Talking in third person. What if he's the one not showing up?
That was my exact thought. Is he's the one who's like, yeah, we got to start holding people accountable. Like, oh, sorry, my darkness retreat ran long. I couldn't find the light switch to get out of my closet.
They're coming down from the ayahuasca. I'll be back in a couple weeks.
It's Thanksgiving.
I OD'd on ayahuasca. I had to take an extra hour or two. Sorry, guys.
Brother, I had so many essential oils in my herbal tea.
Oh, fuck. No, and I hate Aaron Rodgers as much as the next guy, but again, if receivers actually aren't showing up to meetings, which I think is what he was kind of implying, is guys are out there running the wrong routes, again, implying, if there's any truth to that at all, that is completely unacceptable for a guy like Tomlin, who has been doing this for our entire lives, pretty much. It went from Cowher to him, and he's just taken the reins since, but I don't know.
I could understand if it were like AB, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm in the middle of a 1,800-yard season. I missed 2 team meetings. I think we'll be okay. But outside of DK Metcalf and Darnell Washington, I can't name a pass catcher on that team.
Calvin Austin.
Pat Freiermuth.
Pat Fuckmouth.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anybody else.
Yeah.
Tavon Austin.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure
that
he's
is
still
correct.
Playing.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Especially for the Steelers, where they're going to utilize him so well.
Kenneth Gainwell.
I mean, he does catch passes.
He sure does. Jalen Warren. I don't know. I'll just keep naming Steelers players. Troy Polamalu.
I do get it that, like, I used to give Steelers fans so much shit when it's like, we have sucked for forever. Y'all are complaining about a coach because they've been doing this for 10 years now. Like, y'all
Yeah.
are bitching about a coach that is winning you 9, 10 plus games every year. I get it now, though, because, like, how many times can you just watch the same product over and over again and be satisfied with it? And they're just going to continue to be in purgatory. They're not bad enough to really improve through the draft. They're not good enough to legitimately compete for a Super Bowl. And it's been like that now, again, since Ben retired.
Yeah.
And now, again, next year, they're already talking about having to get another Band-Aid quarterback. And it's just going to repeat the cycle unless you kind of clear house and just start this whole thing over.
I say at some point you just got to be like, all right, cool, we're just gonna run with it. Stick Mason Rudolph out there for the whole year and just go with it.
What's Duck Hodges up to? Is he around?
Yeah,
Bring him back?
What? Fuck, what was the other guy's name? Charlie something?
Charlie Puth.
No.
Yeah, that's the one.
No.
Whitehurst?
No, Charlie Batch. The
Oh,
backup for Ben Roethlisberger for like 10 years.
Right, that
I
did.
forgot about that.
Cordell Stewart, he's probably, in need of a job. He might have gone bankrupt by now.
Kyler Murray?
Kyler. Kai God. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at the receivers and it's not pretty.
Yeah, outside of DK Metcalf and Calvin Austin, what are the names of anyone else?
Roman Wilson is a person.
Ah, yes. Michigan receiver.
Oh, yeah, Washington, right?
Michigan.
Michigan, yeah.
Oh.
Ben Skoranek. Don't forget about him. And then these are just players that got targets, by the way, last game. Darnell Washington was their leading receiver.
Yep.
The 300-pound tight end. And also, you forgot. You named Arthur Smith. Who did you forget? Who goes everywhere with Arthur Smith?
Jonnu!
Oh, that's right.
The boy!
The three-headed monster at tight end.
Yep.
Fucking Jonnu, Freiermuth, and Washington. Incredible.
So, other than DK, they might have a more pitiful receiving room than us. Because holy shit. That's bad.
I would still take DK
that
over
was
anything we
terrible.
had, though. Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
So I think we're all kind of in agreement that they need to do something there if Pittsburgh's ever going to like truly compete again. Similar vein, and maybe we're all just panicking a little bit because we're not used to seeing this. The Chiefs,
No.
and I'm not saying Andy Reid. Like
Yes, no.
Reid is more than like earned his keep here, but how much, if any, of a major shakeup should we be looking at for Kansas City going into next year, regardless of what happens? Like, I mean, maybe if they make a playoff run and go to the Super Bowl again, we're not talking about this, but on this current trajectory where they have a very good chance of missing the playoffs, what are we realistically looking at next year? Because I don't think you can just run this back.
What do you want to shake up? Because I don't think much of anything.
Well,
I think, what was it? Rashee Rice was suspended for 6 games, and
sure.
halfway through week 1, they lost their wide receiver to Xavier Worthy. So they're playing with scraps.
Like 2 weeks?
Yeah, but that sticks with you. You know, you do have to keep that into consideration. Where you completely whatever happened to his shoulder got really fucked up, and the team is getting older. I don't think you have a major shift. I don't think you shake the box too much. I think you go, all right, we're having a pretty bad season. Let's finish it out. We'll get a mid first round pick. Either offensive lineman, get Patrick Mahomes some more help. I don't know where contracts are right now, so I can't really say much about players. Or they need a running back for sure. You know what? I think they try to get a running back so they can establish that run game, because I think that's probably their biggest hole. Of people are like, all we have to do is defend the pass. Isaiah Pacheco
is trash.
Yeah, yes. And
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, trash.
Kareem Hunt is really good within the 3-yard line. Like, he's going to get 3 yards every time, but that's it. I don't think you do much shaking. What about you, Pat?
They need to find a consistent second option outside of Travis Kelce.
That's I don't think Kelsey's going to be able to do it much beyond this year.
No, he can barely do it this year.
And I think that's where my biggest concern is the team is getting older on both sides of the ball. Like, Chris Jones is still playing well. He's going to hit that cliff eventually. I think Kelce could realistically be done after this year if he does come back. I mean, the decline's been pretty sharp from his end. Xavier Worthy
I'm looking at the roster, and they're really they're a lot younger than than I thought they were when I put this on here.
See, but who are their young players that are contributing right now?
Trent McDuffie,
Sure. Worthy,
George
Rice.
Karloftis, Rasheed Rice, Josh Simmons, Trey Smith, though he's injured now. Creed Humphrey. God damn, he's still only 26. Holy shit.
That offensive line, I think, I do generally agree with both of you. I don't think it needs to be a major shakeup, nor do I think they really even have a piece that'd be worth moving to get what they want. Because Chris Jones is the only one that came to mind, but I feel like you remove that from their defense and things can unravel in a hurry. I don't think you're moving Rasheed. Xavier Worthy is still always going to make me nervous just how that dude's built. I want to see him stay healthy for the long term.
He's so small.
Yeah. Running back, I think offensive line I think has to be first, but then running back follows that. Because a good offensive line can make an average running back look good. And I think that's probably why Pacheco looked as good as he did for the time that he did. Of course, he did get hurt as well.
I would say instead of a running back, maybe defensive line, because outside of Chris Jones, I don't really see anybody
they
on
have
here.
not had much of a pass
I've
rush
heard that name.
Yeah. Their pass rush has been a little bit rough this year. It all depends on where they're going to be picking in the draft. If they could get...
At this point, they're going to be top 10.
That would be insane to see. The optics
First time since Patrick Mahomes. This is going to be the first time this year, potentially, that they don't make the AFC Championship game since Patrick Mahomes became a starter.
When was the last time they missed the playoffs? Because I think they were making it with Alex
2008.
Smith.
I don't think they made it 2018 because they drafted 10th overall. No, never mind. No, they traded up.
They traded up, yeah. Because Alex Smith was taking him 3-4 years in a row, I feel like.
Yes, it's probably been 2014 or 2015.
Here, I'll try to look it up.
Holy shit.
By time.
Was it that year that they didn't have a single receiver score a touchdown?
I mean, that's a strong possibility.
That seems like the year.
2014.
God damn.
Good. Yeah, so, from 2015 to 2024. 5 Super Bowl appearances in that time.
That's so dumb.
Good God. So, yeah, again, I'm roughly agreeing with you guys. Again, it'd be kind of like eating your ice cream before your vegetables, but Jeremiah Love on this team.
Would be pretty neat.
Is that me yowling?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a cat meowing over here.
Hello. Friend.
Yep.
All right. What do you think we should talk about next, Kitty? Yeah? All right.
He's saying the Patriots.
I was going to say, yeah, so going from a team that we've been watching just be dominant for the last, 10 years, it feels like at this point, to another team that took, 3 years off? 4 years off? 5? Going from Tom Brady to, again, you had the weird years with Cam Newton, Jacoby Brissett in there starting.
Yeah, the one good year of Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones, and really only 1 year without Belichick, and not being good. And the Patriots are just back again.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Can't imagine. Cannot imagine.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that on top of that, the Celtics lose their number 1 player to a ruptured Achilles. They're still good. Fuck Boston in general.
Yeah, I think that's just the point of this segment. Fuck Boston.
But
you have too many good things going.
It's I don't hate the Patriots this year, even though they're 11-2. For whatever reason, I like them.
Because it's a different team. Because if
Belichick's
out,
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter.
Because they're not a direct rival to
Jr.
They're not a direct rival to Cleveland. They never were. Again, Belichick's gone. Tom Brady's gone, which I think is the bigger thing because Tom Brady was just so easy to hate. Drake May might get there, but he's young enough still to where we're all kind of still in awe and don't hate his fucking guts yet. If he plays like this over and over again, I think we're going to get right back there because Boston's a very easy sports town to hate. Sorry, guys. But it's just the fact that the team is...
Boston.
They're still in the honeymoon phase where they're exceeding everyone's expectations We'll get there. Because the Chiefs did the same thing, man. The Chiefs were an awesome story at first. Like, holy shit, Patrick Mahomes, who a lot of people thought was going to be a disaster because he didn't play that great in college. He was kind of a project that was starting year 2 and then takes him to an AFC championship game and is I believe, was it Chris Jones
5,000
offside?
yards and 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, and they were an offside call away from going to the Super Bowl that year. And it was like, holy crap, like, we're pulling for these guys. And then you get sick of them, and they become easy to hate. So we'll get there. Don't worry, Patriots. As a Falcons fan, I'll get there sooner than most. But
28-3, never forget.
I sure
Never
won't.
forget.
I sure
Funniest collapse. That's got to be an all-time collapse, right? If not the all-time
won't. Oh,
collapse.
it sure is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay.
Next segment.
All right. Last thing before we get into our regular stuff. 49ers. Again, been a weird year for them again, but they seem to be kind of defying the odds. Where last year they got derailed because of all their injuries. This year it feels like they're just as, if not more, injured, including their starting quarterback. And they are still squarely in this playoff hunt right now.
Yeah.
So is
Like
I guess overall thoughts here, man. Like, is this the year that they're
No.
going to be able to break through despite things going wrong? Like,
No.
Shanahan actually a good coach?
It's cute in the regular season, but no.
He said cute.
I mean, it's going to depend on the playoff draw that they get. 'Cause I think
right now, again,
they're
Rams
like
in round 1.
Oh, if they get the Rams in round 1, they're fucked. I feel like the Rams are going to wipe the floor with them in the playoffs. But if they can somehow maneuver it to, I don't know, maybe the Packers or the... Who else is supposed to make it over there?
They've owned the Packers in the playoffs in the past, too.
That's
nobody
it.
wants to play the Niners in the playoffs.
Packers, Buccaneers, Bears.
I mean,
Like, if they can maneuver to one of those 3 teams, I think they've got a good shot to get on the right train to at least scare people to making it to the Super Bowl.
thing is that those NFC teams are still tough. I think you're still going through the gauntlet, and I don't think you make it very far because one team's going to learn that if you shut down Christian McCaffrey and you're not the Cleveland Browns, you win this game.
We're the Cleveland Browns.
We punt. Yeah, isn't it like every year with Shanahan that the 49ers have either missed the playoffs or made the NFC Championship game at minimum?
Yep.
So, I mean, were we taking somewhere in the middle this year?
Well, I think it's been longer than just since Shanahan. I think it's been since like 2011 or something.
No.
Since the Harbaugh days.
Oh, since they... Okay, yeah, because they missed the playoffs for a long stretch in there. But anytime they were making the playoffs,
Yes, I think it's been
that
since
last
the Harbaugh
Kaepernick,
days.
that first Kaepernick year where he tore it up. I don't think they made the playoffs then until Shanahan. So yeah, you're probably right. But we'll see. Again, every team. I guess it goes back as full circle to our original conversation, man. Any team can fucking win it at this point. Like,
this whole season doesn't make sense.
If you feel strongly about it, go throw money on a team because odds are probably great wherever you're favored right now.
Which means you will lose your mind.
We got 100%. That's how this works. All right, let's get into our regularly occurring segments, and we'll get you all out of here. Fantasy on ice. I guess I'm going to read off what happened because both of y'all have to take an ice here.
What did I do?
That.
Oh, that's right.
You lost.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Sure
You're
did.
about to just open that with your teeth. Christ.
Sure.
Hey, Mike with the mics. All right. Enjoy, gentlemen. So,
cheers.
We've had... I know Patrick went over the results the 1 week. He had the pot on his own, but in that time, Patrick has lost twice. Mike lost this week. I got the results from this week. Nobody had a particularly great week, but Patrick won 92 points, leading the way. Devon A-Chain with 19.4. And then his next leading scorer was Matt Stafford with 13.6, and Jonathan Taylor with 13.6.
Can't forget Zay Flowers scoring negative points.
Yes, Zay Flower, negative 0.4 points. Still able to win. Scored 2.2 points more than my team, which my leading scorer, Trey McBride, with 18.2. Brock Purdy with 17. JSN only got me 3. which is about as bad as Zay Flowers getting none with how he's been playing this year. But Michael, 78 points. His first player is just listed as Meow for some reason. Then Bijan got 27. The problem is nobody else showed up. Jalen Hurts with 17, Kelsey with 13. Drake London. Did he get hurt right away or did he not play? I don't even remember. I think he didn't even
never
play.
played.
Yeah.
He never touched the field.
ETN 4.6, Wandale 6.9, Roma Dunze 1.8, Mark Andrew 6.7. According to this,
Pitiful.
Just one Andrew.
Yeah.
So let's and we've been doing the wheel, guys. I'm not gonna go through every single update that we've been doing while y'all are gone, but we've still been keeping up with the teams. But Mike, since you were in last place last week, you will get the first crack at the wheel, which is now up on your screens if you're watching instead of listening. But Mike, throwing anybody back?
Give me. That is a fun one, isn't it? Who do I have? Ooh. Okay.
It's good podcasting.
Give me a top
Potato salad.
10
Ooh.
running back.
All right, the top 10 being used for the first time. So if we haven't talked about it in a while, everybody gets a guaranteed top 10 selection, which I was definitely ready for.
Do you want me to read off the names that are available in the top 10?
Yeah, just pull up the top 10, and we're just going to spin until we get one of them rather than trying to, like, delete names.
Okay, so the only ones available are Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, Javonte Williams, Rico Dowdle, or Kyron Williams.
Real talk, I was going to say it before you listed those names off. If we don't have a wheel ready, I'm not too worried about it. I want to go back to receiver anyways, so I'll do Wandale.
Let's send it.
We're sending it.
Okay.
I could always just do the closest one that it lands on. Jalen Warren, I'm assuming, was not in that top 10, correct?
No.
And Jonathan Taylor has already been taken.
Yep.
Sure has.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up and down. Because, Mike, you can't see this wheel currently.
No.
We're going to go up and down until we get to one. Do you want to go up or down from where Jonathan Taylor's name is?
Up, I guess.
David Montgomery. He is also currently taken, correct?
He's not top 10.
He's not top 10. Up again?
Down.
Jonathan Taylor. All right.
Why don't you go up until you run into the next top 10 player, right?
That would be...
That would make too much sense.
Yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yes.
Is he available?
Welcome to the squad.
He is
Congratulations. Yep. You get Jahmyr Gibbs.
You are the proud owner of Jahmyr Gibbs.
That's pretty neat.
So that helps. Big upgrade there.
Big ups.
So I would be next. I am still hanging on to that top 10. But I'm going to get I'm going to throw back Brock Purdy. Half my team's either on bye or hurt this week. So I don't have high hopes regardless.
You could throw back CMC.
Stop. Fuck. I almost had Dak Prescott, which would have been okay with. Instead, I get Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart?
I mean...
Isn't Jackson Dart like a really good fantasy
quarterback? He's been doing pretty well.
Has he?
Other than being hurt, yeah. He is pretty far down as I'm still scrolling.
Quarterback. He also hasn't played.
He's the 16th highest. He's on bye. You actually can't take him.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's try that again.
Show me Geno Smith.
I swear to God, and it's
Drake
Jackson Dart.
Wow, I think you have.
He's still on bye, surprisingly enough.
Fuck. Is he still on bye? No, I'm kidding. Lamar Jackson. I don't know if that's good.
He's on your team, so it's going to be good. Anybody else's team, it wouldn't be.
I will take it. It was Justin Fields is still on this week. I almost liked it. Oh God. All right, Patrick, you throwing anybody back?
I am throwing back Mr. Zay Flowers, April Showers.
Is he a flex or a receiver?
He is a receiver.
So no flex wheel this week. Sad. All right. Are you using your top 10 or no?
Honestly, with what's available, I kind of want to.
I mean, for flex, you're using a
No,
top
for
10?
wide
Also
receiver.
Yeah, I mean, that was my second thought, too. Like,
I have already spun the wheel, but I will reset it and spin again if you want to do a top 10.
I'm going to use my top 10, yeah.
We are going to
Yeah.
use the top 10. You missed
Who-
out
who'd
on
I
Chris
get?
Olave.
Chris Olave is actually top 10.
Congratulations on
I
your
mean,
top
we can
10.
just count that if you're okay with it.
Do I have to use my top 10 if that was the natural one that you spun it on?
Well, yes, because you already agreed to it before I told you who the player was.
Fuck. All right.
So are you spinning or are you taking Chris Olave? I'll give you that.
I think you still stick with Chris Olave, personally. It's a PPR machine.
Yeah, I guess.
Chris Olave, welcome to the squad.
So, like, I'm excited because he's better than Zay Flowers, but at the same time, like,
I mean, you did get the third best receiver.
I know, but, like, the difference between him and...
It's just a letdown of using a top 10 pick and Chris Olave being your pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I could have gotten Jamar Chase or Devontae Adams, or honestly, I would have been more excited about Emeka Ibuka.
That's fair. All right, let's round this up, y'all. Pick'ems, we have also been keeping up with this while we have not been on air, and we have had some shifting. I had the lead for a lot of this year. That was starting to change. Now I am down in third at 114 and 66. Patrick in second, 115 and 65. And pulling away from the pack, Mr. Michael Tournivan is a cool 120 and 60.
Big puller. Big puller.
66% winning percentage.
One might even call me a tugger.
All right.
I'm a tugger. I'm a track star.
All right, Hugger, you're first. Dallas versus Detroit. Thursday night.
Where are they? Detroit, you said?
They are in Detroit, yes.
Give me the kitties.
All right,
Love
Patrick.
you. Big old
Kitties.
Kitties.
Big old
Dallas is the hottest team right now. I'm going to take them boys.
Oh, the Cowgirls.
See that come back to bite me, I'm
Long
sure.
live Cowgirls.
Patrick, Seattle at Atlanta.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Give me the
Next
fake
game.
birds.
Give me the Sea Lions. Give me the next game.
The next game is me, Titans at Browns. I'm going to take the Browns. Michael.
For those of you who probably aren't watching, so nobody or everybody, perfect timing. The fist is up. The watch is being checked. Perfect timing. Give me the Browns.
All right, Patrick.
The fuck was that about?
That was a lot.
You not know perfect timing, actually?
No, that reference is whoosh.
Are you shitting me?
You don't know
you
what
don't
perfect
get that
timing is?
reference? Shadur dropped a song before the season started. It's called Perfect
Oh,
Timing.
that? Okay.
Yeah, that's his
Alright,
thing.
sorry.
He throws up his wrist. He does the hell
Sorry,
dive.
I didn't know the name of his shitty song. I
Oh
apologize.
my god! Yeah, he does it after he scores a touchdown. It's the coolest shit.
True
because
Browns
it's
fan,
fucking
right?
lame.
Sorry, I don't pay attention to the touchdown celebrations or know the name of them.
Well, you know what else you haven't paid
well-
attention to? You got to give us your fucking pick.
Is it Titans Browns still?
Yes. Sure
Browns.
is. All right.
I really want to take the Titans just to get a game back maybe, but
Got to claw back. Well, you might be able to.
yeah, slowly but surely.
Might be able to do it here. Mike, Bears at Packers.
Gross versus gross. I'm gonna take the Pack.
Go Pack, go. Patrick.
I'm gonna take the Bears.
Ooh,
Choice.
man, this is. I'm taking the Packers. I don't like it. I gotta see Chicago beat them before I'm willing to really. You're ahead of me. Oh, yeah,
I'm calling back on Mike.
Yeah.
Lambeau's the only reason I took the Packers.
Yeah. All right. Patrick, Commanders at Vikings.
Oh fuck.
I don't think JJ's playing still.
Well, it's going to depend on if Mariota or Jaden Daniels is playing. If Mariota's playing, I'm taking the Commanders. If Daniels is playing, I might take the Vikings. I'm going to take the Commanders.
The Commies? I will also take the Commies, I think, regardless. Minnesota looks broken right now.
Next game.
All right, next game. I've got Dolphins at Jets. Jets have weirdly been catching momentum with Tyrod. I'm gonna ride that. I'll take the Jets. Mike?
Are they in New York or Miami?
New York.
Give me the Jets.
Patrick?
The Dolphins.
That's the Dolphins.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I
wasn't.
wasn't
I
entirely
was
sure.
speaking Dolphin.
Oh.
Clearly.
Much like perfect timing.
Thank you
did
for
not
all the
put
fish. Mike, Saints at Bucks.
Give me the fucks.
All right. Next game.
Yeah.
All right. Patrick, Colts at Jagwagon.
Oh, fuck.
Me like that.
I'm going to take the Colts.
Colts.
I still have less faith in Trevor Lawrence than I do in Daniel Jones, which is a crazy statement.
Yeah. People have gotten high on Jacksonville the last few weeks. I feel like we regressed back to the mean a little. Give me the Colts.
Don't people always get high in Jacksonville? Like, there's nothing else to do.
They have a beach.
Yeah, shoot up
you
on
get
the beach.
high on the beach, Brandon.
Oh, good
Yeah,
point.
that's the fun part about getting high. You can do it anywhere.
Yeah.
Even on an airplane.
I'm also taking the Colts.
All right. So clean sweep for the Colts. I now have Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Ew. This is going to be closer than it should. I guess I believe in Baltimore more still. Michael?
You have Lamar Jackson, so I'm taking Baltimore.
Good call.
I don't think it's going to be as close as you're worried. I'm also taking Baltimore.
All right.
I get it's a division game, but it's still the Steelers.
All right. Well, Mike, this would be you, but is anybody taking Vegas over Denver?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
I'm benching Genty in my league. That's how I feel about that game.
Yikes. So you know Vegas, the second you do that, Vegas is going to win and pop off.
Oh, for sure.
So we'll go to Patrick. Cincy at Buffalo.
Fuck. I think I'm going to take Cincy.
Cincy, all right.
In the heart of America.
Who did Cincy just beat? Baltimore?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take Buffalo. They looked better last week. This is going to be a fun game, though. I'm looking forward to this one.
I'm taking Cincy.
All right. Might be the first time only one of us is on Buffalo's side this year. Who just... Oh, me. Rams at Cardinals. This feels like another weird upset special, but fuck, I don't think the Rams are losing 2 in a row. Division games are
Next
weird.
game. Next game.
Next game. Yee.
Yes, chef. Mike, Texans at Chiefs.
Oh, yikes. Oh, that's a big yikes. I don't fucking know, dog. Chiefs. But I don't feel good about that one bit.
Patrick?
I say if this was in Texas, I'd take the Texans, but because it's in Kansas City, I'm going the Chiefs. Also, what fucking order are you going in? Because you jumped from 1 o'clock games to 4 o'clock games, back to 1 o'clock games.
Dude,
I'm
use this.
I can't find it.
I keep using that same printable bracket every week.
Why
And
don't you just pull
you guys
up
made
ESPN?
Was it
because
printed by
ESPN's less reliable.
What?
False.
That's just no.
Listen, I got all the games. All right,
Yeah.
sue me.
Do you know? I'm waiting for you
Probably.
to call a game for next week.
Whatever. I'm taking the Texans. I'll be different. Last one: Eagles at Chargers, and this is Patrick.
Gross. It's to me.
Yep.
Herbert
with the broken
What?
hand. He hasn't been completely ruled out somehow.
Hey, Brandon.
I
shut
say,
the fuck
what's
up.
the punishment with a tie? Just no win.
I thought it was
Yeah,
5 points.
5 points.
It's 5
if
points
you
if
get
you
it.
win.
Yeah, and then you just take a loss if not. You want the tie?
A tie would
I
be
really want to go with the tie.
A tie would be very funny.
Give me the tie.
Show me the tie.
All right. I'm kind of tempted to do that with you just to piss you off.
Oh, I mean, I'd still
If
be
we
a
all
game
just take a
ahead.
tie.
I'd still be a game ahead of you, Brandon. So I don't care about you.
We all take the tie and get it.
That'd be pretty nifty.
Even if Herbert plays, man. Yeah, I'm taking Philly. Michael?
Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds!
Go Birds indeed.
At this point, just give me the Chargers.
Yep.
Don't give me the tie. I'm still going to go different and have a game left back on you guys if I'm wrong, but give me the Chargers.
All right. So, yeah, not that many games we were all consensus on this week, boys. So this is should be a fun week of NFL, which means that all the favorites are going to win.
Yep.
More than likely. But this has been fun, as usual, y'all. Hope you guys like the new format. I think it was a little bit more enjoyable because we didn't have to talk about games that nobody gave a fuck about.
Including us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll stick with it. But have a good night, y'all. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.